Let's get money, boys. Hey, y'all already know what time it is. What you do, who you are, is what's gonna take.
Last Saturday, A&M went toe-to-toe with the top-ranked team in the country, but didn't quite turn the tide. But a new week brings that same goal moving forward.
We got a mindset that we always is going to go 1-0, no matter where they play the next play. So it's just like that. We're going to play the next game. We're going to get ready. We're going to be focused, and we're going to work hard this week because we know what just happened last week can't happen again.
It's hard to lose a game like that when you know that you could have won it. But at the end of the day, it's in the past. You can't change it. It's time to move on. It's time to get ready to play the Gators.
You're really about 5'10", huh?
I told you that.
I'm 6'3".
But you really weigh 215.
Linebacker Ataro Alaka has been a sturdy figure in the center of the Aggie defense. Past setbacks were molded into a foundation from which to launch his 2017 season.
It's pretty cool to see, we talk about it all the time. He's had a lot of injuries, and he worked really hard this offseason. He was in the training room, he was in the weight room 24/7 trying to take care of his body, and to see him really blossom and become a player that everyone knew he could be, being my teammate, being one of my closest friends, I'm proud of him.
I've always had confidence in myself, and if I could just put everything together, and that's what I've been trying to do this year, and hopefully I can still improve as the year goes on and as the games go on. I'm just trying to get better every week.
I got him. Hey, Chuck. That's me.
A transition to the will linebacker spot has allowed him to put more heat on opposing offenses.
Ataro's having a great season from coming in with him freshman year. Me and him have kind of stuck together as we've gone through. To finally get to see him play like I knew he could play coming in and finally have a healthy season, it's a blessing. I want nothing but the best for the guy, and being able to watch him perform the way he has been. It's time that he came around and kind of showcased his abilities.
Do something, Keith. Do something, Keith. Oh, okay, Keith. Okay, Keith.
And it's veterans like Alaka who provide this team a lift as the season wears on.
I mean, you just got to remind guys to stay in their routine, because class is going to start to come on you, and you're just going to start getting fatigued, and that's just what happens when it gets to this time of year. So you just got to remind guys to keep on doing what they're doing. Don't change it up now just because you're getting a little comfortable. So just try to keep everybody focused.
Got you. I'm really a DB.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is presented to you by AT&T, a proud sponsor of Texas A&M Athletics. Entertainment your way.
I need my highlighter and I need my lists. Bring that thing up.
Go your left. All right, no.
Straighten up. Straighten it.
All right, come on.
Go. Whoa. Go back. You're angling. Go back.
Go back. Straighten it out. We're good.
Go.
Dude, straight.
Close, bro.
Dude.
That was close.
To win on the road in the SEC, a team must be fully loaded. There is no packing light when you face top-notch competition.
Typically the truck, if it's a close enough trip, will either leave, early Friday morning or maybe just really late Thursday night. This one was leaving a little bit earlier on Thursday. You try to get as much of it done, so as soon as that Thursday practice is over with, players bring you their bags, you get those on, and it's ready to go.
Locker 8, Starkle. Locker 26, Alaka. And locker 62, Okiki. I got all the 2 things that I have to pack.
All right.
My thigh pads and my cleats.
Awesome. Thanks, sir.
Appreciate it.
Whenever I see them, the way that they pack up that 18-wheeler, it's not something that I want to be a part of. It's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, the way they fit all the jerseys and the shoulder pads and the way they pack everything up in there. They do a great job.
I mean, I don't know a lot of the work behind the scenes, but even the stuff that I do see, you know, I'm really appreciating.
Being able to get all our stuff packed and know what we want specifically, like some of us play with certain kind of gloves or cleats or something like that, and get that packed and be ready for game day, because where we don't have to think about anything, that's big time on their part, and I thank them very much.
We've got a great staff, 14 student managers that help out, and they throw some trunks around now. We can throw them around with the best of them, so they're good at what they do. Every time it leaves here, I worry that making sure it's getting there. So you go through some hostile territories with a big truck that's branded with Texas A&M on it, and you just hope it makes it.
Despite its beauty, southern terrain is difficult to traverse. Upon arrival, it's time to lock in. Gainesville, Florida presents a harsh environment. It will take everybody to gain victory over the Gators.
You guys are prepared, right? Get yourself together emotionally. All right, do your thing. Get better this week. This week, 1 step better than last week is good enough. You hear me? All right, each man, do your job. Do your job. Repeat after me. Do your job. 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 Let's roll.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is presented to you by Pepsi, official soft drink of Texas A&M Athletics. The swamp can begin to swelter. What lurks here can be treacherous. Gator opponents often find out it's themselves that'll require a thick, rugged layer of toughness in order to survive.
5 wide for the Aggies in an empty set. 4-man rush, Sheridan, the cornerback's face, and he hammers Mond, and the pass is incomplete, and it's 4th down. Here is Powell. Another receiver screen, the cut to the inside, and he's tripped up short of the 1st down marker, and they'll bring the kicking team out. 29 yards on the attempt for Eddie. And it's good. 3rd and 8. Mond flushed, drops it off underneath. Damian Ratley, a 1st down and more, all the way down to the Florida 35-yard line, and a gain of 30.
Handoff, that went to Ford, lowers his head, runs right into the line, picks up a tough 3 to the 32-yard line. Snapped it with about 3. Good blocking, throw, and that is a incomplete ball at about the 20-yard line, intended for Kirk and defended by Dawson. And now let's see what the Aggies are going to do.
Daniel LaCamera, career-long 52-yarder against Bama last week. This one's from 47 to try and tie it. And he's got the leg, and it's good.
We're going to knock one out. Get the pick right here. We ain't letting the damn ball move. Show what you got.
It's the defenses that are taking over as each gets their hands on a turnover.
Off the play action and the rollout. Frank's in trouble. Gets away. Rifles one deep to the end zone. It is caught by the Texas A&M DB. Did he stay in bounds? It's Armani Watts.
Question is, did he catch it cleanly?
Yes.
Take a handoff, Mond, steady in the pocket, throwing very deep, and they've intercepted it, and they go down at the 25-yard line. So they get it right back at their own 25-yard line. Let's see where the official spot is.
Florida carries a 10-3 lead and the momentum into halftime.
He run up the middle. Darts to the outside, breaks a tackle, into the end zone. Touchdown Gators on a 15-yard run.
The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is presented to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health. In the Gators' lair, A&M is down to start the second half, but the final 30 minutes has become the place the Aggies feel right at home.
Let's go. Let's get some energy. Our half right now. Hey, it's our half.
Second down. Aggies got him in the backfield. At the 29-yard line, Alaka will get him. Throws the ball. And it's going to be close.
The spot looks like it's going to be short.
Let's go!
Mond delivers the first down throw to Cam Buckley. All the way down to the 21-yard line. 33-yard hookup.
Mond is going to run. Got a block in the corner. 15-10. The step out of bounds inside the 10.
Designed run, beautiful block by number 64, Eric McCoy.
Mond gonna run with it all the way, right up the middle, into the end zone, touchdown Texas A&M.
Hey, Buck.
Lay your body out for your teammate.
The defense continues to dominate, with the front forcing pressure and the back end denying the big plays. But on the final snap of the third quarter, the Gators get loose.
Quarterback will try to run, broke a tackle. He is running. He's free, and he broke another tackle. 50 at the 40, cuts back to his right. He's now at the 20, and the Aggies will catch him. He just ran 79 yards. Goodness gracious. It's a sweep to the right side. He's headed to the end zone. He got in on one play. A touchdown run by Massey.
The air is thick on this floor tonight, and it comes with plenty of pressure. But the Aggies show no panic.
Mond throws it on the run. It's a catch. Kirk caught it. And just a go-round down the right sideline, and Kirk comes up with the big catch. Mond sees an opening. Mond's going to run. He's got a first down. Broke a tackle out of bounds at the 10-yard line. A throw to the end zone, and there's a flag.
Another receiver downfield on the offense, number 3. You see two receivers on the line of scrimmage, which means Christian Kirk cannot release and go down the field, and he does.
43 on the field goal. There it goes. And it's good.
Now get on the field, 3 and out. Get the ball back, get on the field. Get on the field.
Try to run for it. Will he get there? He did! He ran for it. 25-yard field goal effort by La Camera, and good. It'll make it a 17-16 game.
Great shot, guys. Great shot. Good shot.
Down a point in the fourth quarter, the defense can't give an inch.
And he's wrecked up by Kiki behind the line.
Pitch it. Coming to this side. Don't know if he got it or not. Don't think he did.
Number 88, Kiki. You run into that wall, you're not getting through it.
Aggie defense has gotten the job done in the second half. Christian Kirk will give it a go. Kirk's got blockers in front. Christian Kirk. 43 yards on the Kirk return.
High snap. Mond has kept. Mond has a first down. He's across the 15. And we'll kick this one from the 23-yard line, so it's a 33-yard effort. The angle is back to the left. Down, up, and it's good.
Floridian Daniel LaCamera's fourth field goal has A&M up 2. The defense has to dig in one more time.
Number 10.
Trips right, Franks with time. Intercepted! Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. He tipped it to himself.
Watch 25. He's just going to sit back in his zone, follow quarterback's eyes. It's a heads-up play by Dobson there.
On this Saturday, the Aggies show a layer of sheer toughness. Survive the swamp. The Pulse, Texas A&M Football, is presented to you by ASCO, your place for case construction equipment in Texas.
We put ourselves in stressful situations in practice, so by the time we get to the game, no one's panicking, no one's pointing fingers when something goes wrong. And if we hit adversity, we just come together and lean on each other instead of pointing fingers and fighting each other.
I appreciate Coach Hockey and the strength and conditioning staff. They run us after practice. You know what I'm saying? After a hard days of work, we run, we sprint, and we come out in the fourth quarter and we can finish.
Daniel was very consistent practice in the game, so I'm very proud of him. He's a humble kid. I'm glad to see all his hard work pay off.
Man, we love Daniel. It get down to the crunch, we know what he's going to do. He's going to put it through the uprights.
Great job, players, with composure. Great job, coaches, with composure. A tough environment. You guys handle it. A kicker from Florida who came in here. Let's go! Most of all, okay, this is a team win. Defense, nice job. All right? Shut them down. Offense, way to move the ball at the end when we had to have it. Special teams, covering kicks, returning punts, right? Making field goals. Winning.
The real SEC game, you know, it's a below 20 score game. Every yard matters, and I think what you saw was field position change from the first half to the second half. So it's not just defense, it's not just the tough runs for 3 or 4 yards. It's special teams that change the field. They got one of the best punters in the country. We do too, and they were changing the field every time. And LaCamera did a great job finishing the game. You know, as a coach, I said it at the press conference, I think when you're playing good, you want to keep playing. When you're not playing good, you need a break. But for us, we're at that point where, you know, these guys have played their hearts out for every minute, and they need a little break. And just stand back and go, take a deep breath, because we got a lot more football to play.